Inconsistently consistent.
I'm good to start whenever you are.
I'm good to start, and it's your turn to do the intro.
I knew this was coming.
You can't
My,
say, I don't remember who did it, because we just recorded yesterday, so that don't fly today, bitch.
I'm still me, so yes, I could.
No.
And be honestly telling the truth sometimes.
Your motion has been denied.
Ugh, how dare you? Well, welcome, listeners. Thank you for coming back to Inconsistently Consistent. Or maybe you're new here. I don't know. Do you even go here? I'm not sure. I'm Melanie, and I'm one of your co hosts. And we also have someone else here. I don't know what her name is. I've never met her before. Have I? I don't remember.
What is happening?
I don't know. This is what happens when you make me do the intro.
I'm Rachel. No, I'm not the logical one of the group. I'm the non-ADHD one of the group. There we go.
Yes. You're the neurotypical.
Yes, I'm the neurotypical. She's
Neurodivergent.
neurodivergent. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
She got that tattooed on her arms as like best friend tattoos.
Yes. I'm
Neurotypical.
her neurotypical.
Yeah,
I'm her neurodivergent.
you just have the neurodivergent one, and I have the neurotypical one. And we just have those tattoos.
I've been planning another tattoo, and I think I've got it figured out now. Because I've been like obsessing over it now for honestly probably a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted the next one I get to actually be something that I put time into thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have 3, and 2 of the 3 I like. One of them I'm like, like I don't not like it. I don't hate it. I'm just kind of meh on it now. So I wanted the next one to be something that I was really excited about.
Mm-hmm.
And I finally figured it out, but I don't know how to like place it properly. And I need someone to draw it for me. So it's going to be like a tree branch.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly like cherry blossom branch or something, but I'm not really sure on that part yet. And then hanging off the branch is going to be an empty bird cage, but like an antique bird cage. And it's going to be like black and gray, because I love black and gray realism tattoos. But it might have a hint of color, which is insane for me, because me and color, that doesn't happen.
No, that doesn't happen. Your aesthetic is black and white. Your skin is black and white.
My skin's not black.
The bruises on your skin are black, Melanie.
Yeah, okay. How do you know?
Because I know this is what I do. I drink and I know things.
Call back to our last episode about Game of Thrones.
Yes, exactly. And I cannot tell you the amount of times I have quoted "I drink and I know things" at my job. Because people will be like, "How do you know this?" And I will send them to Tyrion meme being like, "That's what I do. I drink and I know things."
I just, a lot of the times when I don't even know what I'm talking about, I'll just start talking, and then people are like, "Wow, you know a lot." And I'm like, "Really? Are you sure? Like, you sound so confident," is what they'll tell me about that. Like, you know everything about that. And I'm like, I think I know very small amounts about a lot of different things. And then if I just start talking about it, people are like, "Oh, she's an expert." But I'm not. I just have a lot of little bits of information. Speaking of little bits, we're here to talk about 2-sentence horror stories today.
We are. We've done an episode on this before. And it was part of our spooky season. And honestly, spooky season is upon us. Listen, the minute Starbucks not sponsored, has the pumpkin cream cold brew and the pumpkin spice latte, it's spooky season for me.
Well, every day is spooky season for me.
Yes,
So
because you're black and white.
I just, I'm as pale as a ghost, and
Exactly.
everything I own is basically black.
Exactly. But I cannot wait. And I know it's going to be soon because it's coming up on the end of August, and that's normally when they have it out. Give it to me.
Oh, speaking of me being pale as a ghost, I'm
Mm-hmm.
not sure if I've ever said this on the podcast. I might have told you, Rachel, but I used to coach. So I was a lifeguard and a swim coach.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to coach like Special Olympics swimming. And one of the girls I coached, she was hilarious. She cracked me up all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But she'd just decide she wasn't going to listen to me sometimes. So she'd duck under the lane and under the water so she couldn't hear me. But before she did, she'd go, "Ooh, a ghost!" and go under because I'm so pale. And I'd be like, "God damn it! Would you come back here? We are trying to work on your technique."
Technique.
And she's like, "A
Technique.
ghost!" Oh,
Speaking
God, I
of,
love her.
I told this to, I don't think I told you this yesterday, but I told this to my coworker. So, uh, I'm a crazy person because I've been looking at wedding things on Pinterest. And Brandon, if you ever listen to this, no, you fucking didn't.
The title of this episode, Don't Listen, Brandon.
And I've been seeing a lot of ideas for like spooky themed bachelorettes and bridal showers. I'm like, I want this.
You're speaking my language.
I'm doing a spooky themed one.
Yes.
But if you listen to this, I know I totally didn't look at that, and I totally don't have a Pinterest board. I'm not that crazy.
No. She doesn't have a Pinterest board. She just has like a to scale model that she's already made. She's done this all weekend. And she has a little you and a little her, and she walks you guys down the aisle, up and down.
No, he's gonna break up with me if he hears this.
Cut it all! Cut it all!
Speaking of cutting, 2 sentence horror stories.
I was gonna say, just put quacks over everything. So we
just
quack for about 10 minutes.
This is a straight, solid line of quack, quack, quack.
Or just one that just stretches out, just the quack.
Or I'll just put like
Forever.
a foghorn sound over, so I was like, wow.
Or we can make a song about Don't Listen, Brandon, and just play it over here. We'll have a jingle.
Podcast, Brandon. You don't hear nothing on this podcast, Brandon.
This is when we gaslight Brandon. You didn't hear any of that. Woo!
Woo, woo.
So a lawyer and a future therapist gaslight her boyfriend.
So a lawyer and a future therapist gaslight a future math teacher.
And now he teaches English.
Mm-hmm.
He was gaslit so hard, he switched subjects.
No, he dislikes the English.
Okay, he's lost Melanie points.
Yeah, I know. He's English is hard sometimes for some of us, okay?
I don't understand that.
I know you don't understand because your brain is like, English is easy. I have a degree in it. My mom taught English. La la la.
I do sound like that. Oh, God.
I crack myself up sometimes, man.
So, today, the 2-sentence horror stories. You see how I did that? It was a great segue. I deserve applause. But I don't get them because it'll make me work harder. Or I do. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm here all week. It'll be great. Yeah. Yes, I know. Settle. Yeah. Okay, so 2-sentence horror stories. We thought we'd do not just good ones today, because the last episode we did, we focused on, ones that actually gave us that chill, that had that wow factor. But today we thought we'd mix it up. We'd get some good ones. We'd have some really bad ones. We'd have some ones that tried to be good, but fell short. And some are just plain funny, honestly.
Mm.
And I even wrote a couple original ones. I've never tested these on anybody, so I don't know if they're shit.
Okay. Well, I'm the guinea pig.
Yeah, and anybody else that listens.
Yeah, pretty much. Everybody, you're our guinea pigs.
Usually, I don't let people read things I write or hear things I write until I've, edited. I did not do that this time. It could be terrible.
It might be terrible, it might be good.
Yeah. So, wanna jump right in?
Sure, let's go.
Okay, I've got a good one lined up, which I think we did on the last one, but I think this is one of the ones that does the most with the smallest amount of words to me. So, I just noticed a picture of myself sleeping in my phone's gallery. I live alone.
Yeah, I think we did do that one, but
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah. But to me, that's like the quintessential one, right? It gets exactly what you want there. You get that horror, and it doesn't even do that much. Like, it doesn't do that much work to get there. Because some of these that I found are super wordy, and they don't, like, they have good ideas, but they don't get executed properly.
Yeah, the few that I seen, because I found them on between two websites, and there were some that were just like, I looked at it and I was like, this needs to be at least 4 or 5 sentences. Like, you just have 2 giant ass run on sentences, which I know Melanie is not a fan of as a writer, and I just think it's sloppy.
Oh my gosh, you're becoming like me. I have turned you. I'm so excited. Okay, you got one for us?
I got one. Okay, so my closet door slid open with a creak, making me jump. I pretended his distraction had worked and that I didn't see him crouched in the corner of my room.
Is that the 2 sentences?
Yeah.
That feels like it's the start of a short story.
Mm-hmm.
Because it didn't give me that chill.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Didn't give me that, oh no, part. Because I feel like you've got to have like a setup in the first one and then subvert the expectations or have the big scare or something in that second sentence that then like kicks you in the teeth.
Yeah. So like the first part of it, my closet door slid open with a creak making me jump. That's a good start.
Mm-hmm.
I think if we changed the last part to something else.
Because it's more just like, let's continue the story instead of something. So I feel like that first sentence could be the second. Right? It could be the scare part. Because like you've already set up creature in the closet. So like you've got to subvert that.
So if we started as, so we could start it as, I was always told that monsters don't live in the closet. No, that's bad. Hang on.
Funny enough, I actually wrote one like that. But it was under the bed.
Okay. It could be like, just before I went to bed, I always make sure all the doors are closed. My closet door slid open with a creak, making me jump.
Yeah, and it's got to like explain to you though, in the first part, that you're alone in the house, that you don't have animals or something.
That's why you lock the doors when you're alone.
Yeah. Because the fact that the closet door slides open with a creak is like, okay, so what if you had that first sentence? So read the first sentence again.
My closet door slid open with a creak, making me jump.
What's funny is I don't have a closet.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one.
Got him.
Got
him.
Got him.
Right? Because you're like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
there's a creature in the closet, but then it's like, wait, hold on, you don't have a closet.
I don't have a closet.
Yeah. So it's like, are you in your own home? Are you somewhere else that now has a closet? Did a closet appear? A secret closet? Do you have someone living in your fucking walls?
Exactly. Did they cut a hole in the wall and make that into a closet?
One, there's one here that I have to do. Okay. These are all from like 2-sentence horror, the ones I have from on Reddit, that subthread.
Oh, I didn't get any from Reddit. I literally Googled 2-sentence horror stories and found 2 websites.
Mine actually, like, they're all from there, but there's actually, and shout out to this person on Twitter, Bad Sentence Horror on Twitter, who basically screenshots and kind of promotes all of these.
Oh, okay.
Like, kind of has a collection of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I found a lot from there. And because I wanted to see the bad ones.
Yes.
Because some of them are funny. So, and they're not trying to be, usually. Okay, so this one. I hope no one hears our terrible secret, I said to my friend. I did, said Big Ears Man. Big Ears Man.
What?
So the friend, see, like, it's like I'm saying, oh, I hope no one hears our terrible secret, Rachel. And then we just hear a, I did, from Big Ears Man.
Oh my god.
It's so stupid. I love it.
That is very dumb.
I don't want to save that one.
No.
I think it's good enough just the way it is.
Yeah, I think that one's good.
Because it brings me enjoyment.
Yeah.
You got another one?
I do. This one kind of like creeped me out a little bit. So we'll see what it does for you. My daughter's smiling face greeted me from my driveway as I returned home from a hard day. Where is the rest of her?
I don't know why I have this reaction.
Why are you laughing?
Because it's horrifying and I laugh at the horrifying things, apparently. I don't know why. I'm messed up. I'm broken.
Trauma does wonderful, weird things to the body.
I don't know why it's funny. It's not funny, it's horrifying. But see, then I laugh because I'm like, why am I laughing? And it just keeps going. Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one. Nothing needs to be changed. I think that's a good spooky one.
Yeah, it's a good one. If it makes me laugh, it's either really bad or horrifying.
Or horrifying. There's no in between.
If I have no reaction, then it hasn't achieved anything. I like this one. Barry loved to play in the snow, but so did the meatworm.
Sorry, what?
Let me. Here, you're not hearing it. Just listen again. You'll get it.
Okay.
Barry loved to play in the snow, but so did the meatworm.
No, I heard it right.
No, you're not. You're not having a horrifying reaction. Do you understand what a meatworm would be like? It would eat Barry, or do other things to Barry. Poor Barry.
Poor Barry, man.
Rest in peace, Barry.
Out here trying to build a snow.
Rest in peace,
Barry's
Barry.
out here trying to build a snowman, and the meatworm's like, delicious meat.
He's like, I'll let you build your snowman first, and then I eat.
And then I eat.
That's the noise of the meatworm. Every time you hear, he's coming. Not the meatworm.
The meatworm.
They worm the meat.
Okay. Um, as a biologist, I love all of my animals, but I sometimes wonder to myself if any of them still remember that they used to be human.
Ooh. Yeah.
Hmm.
I like the idea. It doesn't hit me though.
No, it doesn't make you laugh.
No. So it's not horrifying nor is it funny.
Hmm.
Because both have the same reaction for me. I feel like I'm the litmus test for this.
You read the litmus test.
Ugh, I am litmus.
Mhm. I am litmus. We are litmus. He, she, they are litmus. We are litmus. You are litmus. They are litmus.
We are all litmus.
Hmm.
Litmus be with you and litmus be with me.
Yes. And the power of litmus compels you.
I feel like the problem is always with the second sentence,
Hmm.
right? It's like that second sentence, yeah, it has that reveal that these animals are actually humans. Like,
Hmm.
but are they taxidermied? Or are they like caged alive humans?
Hmm.
Caged like animals? What is it? We need something else.
We need to know.
We need more oomph.
Yeah. I need the lore.
Hmm.
Comes back to the lore.
Like by putting it and saying something like, it's funny when you take their limbs, they're no longer human.
Dun dun
Or
dun.
something like that, right?
Yeah.
Another excellent one, home run hitter right here. Got this
Hmm.
for you.
Hmm.
Ah, finally. I'm all alone, I said to myself as I sit in my bedroom at midnight. No, you're not, said Knife Guy. And Knife Guy, he's like a celebrity now on Reddit.
Is he?
People
All
know
right.
the meatworm one and they know the Knife Guy
We
one.
know Knife Guy.
Yeah.
Question: is Knife Guy Michael Myers?
I don't think so. I think he's like bro with a knife,
Okay, he's
right?
okay. He's
He's
Knife
dude
Bro.
bro. He's knife bro.
Knife
He's
Bro.
dude bro with the knife, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's the dude bro with the stabby stab. Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
Right? Like he also brings you a beer before he stabs you. He's like, "Hey, shotgun bro," and then I'm going to stab you in your gut.
Just stab you, bro. This
I'm
one
of
I
the
found,
stabby
and
stab throat, the fret.
stabby fret. I'm
Throat, I
at the
said.
Sigma stab fret.
Our logo is just two knives. It's just two
It's
knives
just two
crossed over,
knives. Yeah,
People think, oh yeah, that's like a Greek letter. No, it's just knives.
knives, bro.
Knives,
Just
bruh.
knives. One of the ones I found, it was so stupid, but I had to read it to you.
Mm-hmm.
This is a 101. I'm like, it can definitely be made better. So, I saw a severed arm in the dumpster. It gave me a thumbs up when I walked by. It's so stupid.
uh, Suggestion.
Hmm.
I saw a severed arm on the side of the road. What really weirded me out was when it started hitchhiking.
I was thinking more along the lines of I saw a severed arm in the dumpster. Funny, I'm pretty sure I didn't put any body parts in there.
Oh, or funny, I thought they already took my garbage out, right?
Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm. Or funny, I only put legs in there. Yeah, I only put my severed legs in there.
I only put my severed legs in the dumpster. The arms go
I
in the
have a
recycling.
total separate dumpster for those arms.
No, the arms go in the recycling bin.
Knife Bro is messing up my system. I sort. You have to separate and sort
The
for
body part.
saving the planet, okay? The eco warrior machete guy.
Machete guy.
And he hates Knife Bro.
Yeah, because Knife Bro doesn't care about the planet, and he just throws all of his body parts in the one bag.
Yeah. Machete guy's
Like the head is
you need to separate.
compostable, the legs go in the dumpster, the arms are recyclable.
The organs are fertilizer. We need to replenish the earth.
Exactly.
He also like puff passes while he's saying this.
He puff passes on the lungs, you know?
Okay. Be a litmus test now, Rachel. I've got one for you.
Okay.
I don't know if this is funny.
This one you wrote?
No.
Okay.
But I don't know if this one is funny or good or bad, horrifying. I don't know. But I had to keep it. So, your insurance isn't covering the birth. If you don't have another way to pay, we have to put it back. Okay, you're laughing. If this was me, it would be a good sign.
So stupid.
But I like the idea.
I like the idea as well.
Right? Because it is a horrifying visual.
Mm-hmm. It's like that. There was a meme going around where it had a screenshot from Among Us when you kill someone, and it was like, oh, you're it's like it's like doctor, your neck surgery was a success, insurance declines, and then it shows doctor and it shows him snapping the neck. Like, I'll break that again for you.
Well, I'm just gonna undo my work.
I just undo my work, you know.
Uno reverse card.
Yeah, pretty much Uno reverse.
Speaking of Uno, I have an Uno one.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay. The victim was found with 108 Uno cards in his corpse. Then the coroner removed one, but a ticking clock sound began, and he read that the card was reverse.
Ooh.
I don't think it got me enough with it, but I like the idea.
I like where it's going. It could be better.
And it gives me an idea for a whole new serial killer. For the books. For books, you know?
Yeah,
for writing.
I know, but
not for like doing.
Yeah.
I'm a writer, not a doer. I'm a writer, not a doer. Okay, calm down.
Oh, no, Jesus.
And be like, how many Uno cards can you put in someone before they die? Google?
You're going to go to your resource and be like, hypothetically, how many Uno cards could you put in a person before they die? And your resource is going to go, Melanie, again, we save people. We don't kill them.
My resource being a doctor.
Exactly.
But a small-minded one, like, come on, open your mind. Think about how many Uno cards can you fit in a person before they croak.
Exactly.
Yeah, and not just the sound that they make when you're poking them in, the croak, but like the death, you know?
Okay, I got one that I was kind of like, because this one could happen, and it's a little like, it's a little sus.
Mm-hmm.
The world was thrilled with the announcement that the first mission to Mars would be an all-female crew. 1 year later, the world was terrified when they all returned pregnant.
Oh, interesting.
Alien babies.
Yes.
Abduction, like in The Sims. Because, like, now that the government has confirmed that aliens are real, that could potentially happen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got one for you.
Okay.
And I tried to do a little rewrite on it, but I don't think I could make it any better.
Okay.
So here's the original.
Okay.
I finally met my best friend's boyfriend today. He has a very dark secret. Slender Man.
That's not. Is that 3 sentences?
No, it's I finally met my best friend's boyfriend today, comma, he has a very dark secret. Which is
Oh.
not really grammatically correct, but it's not awful either.
Yeah.
It's not like people that have put a semicolon in both of the 2 sentences to try to like make it huge.
Huge.
Right? Huge.
Huge. The biggest. Huge.
Oh God, don't start that. I didn't even hear it the first time. Get that Donald Trump out of your mouth. And I'll keep saying it like that.
Okay.
I like the idea.
One...
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Okay. I like the idea of the best friend's boyfriend being Slender Man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's a cool twist.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not even a second sentence. They just went Slender Man.
Yeah, that's not a sentence. That's a noun.
And then I tried to rewrite it, but I don't think I made it better.
Okay, let's hear it.
I finally met my best friend's new man today. He's awfully slender. It's just stupid.
No.
I was trying to work Slender Man in, and I'm like, I can't fix this. I don't know how. And then it just turned into like, I'll just make Slender Man jokes. He's so slender. What's his diet plan? Air.
Air. It's the blood of children.
The screams of the damned just really work your core.
Mm-hmm. You want to get in shape? You got to lose 20 pounds by tomorrow? Do the Slender Man diet.
Murder your friends.
Inhale screams of the damned. Exhale all your badness.
Yeah. See,
I don't know
that
how you can
I didn't like how I was working that to rework it, right? I don't know what to do, but I like that. I like it. I like the idea.
Mm-hmm. I think if you did it, read me the first part of it again.
I finally met my best friend's boyfriend today.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if you set it up to be like, you and your friend are out to dinner, sitting down, and you're waiting for her new boyfriend to show up. Mm-hmm. Or like you're sitting at a dinner, waiting at a restaurant to meet your best friend and her new boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And then she walks in on the arm of Slender Man. Like that type of thing.
Or it could be like, I'm trying to think how you could say it, because I feel like you want to completely. It could be like, my best friend showed me a picture of her new boyfriend today.
He was awfully tall and had no face.
No. I didn't understand why he was in the back of the picture. I don't know. That one's hard to rework.
Yeah, no, I get where you're going. I like it.
Yeah.
So, like, my best friend showed me a picture of her new man today. He looked awfully young. Then she pointed to the background.
Ooh,
and, like, then describe him, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know if you could do that in 2 sentences. But that setup would be cool of being, like, shown that picture. There's, like, a person in it, but in the background is Slender Man. And then you're like, that guy looks awfully young for you. And they're like, no, right here. And they point to Slender Man.
Yeah. Okay. That one could definitely use some work. We'll come back to that.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I want to read that one because I'm not very good.
Oh, all mine have been bangers. What are you talking about?
Okay, here. Oh, actually, that one's not great. I'll do this one. After I asked the crystal ball to tell me how to escape death, I was very confused as it read, No thanks, honey. I'm full. However, something clicked in my head when my wife offered me cake after dinner.
Oh. Okay, that gave me a little chill. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It doesn't have the wow, like, whoa, right? Like
Yeah.
scary, but like that has like when you think on it for a second, you're like, oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Cool idea.
Because I imagine this guy's like, what the hell does that mean, Crystal Ball? No thanks, honey, I'm full. You get home, your wife's there, she made a nice dinner, and you're like, oh my God, that was so delicious. And she's like, I have one more thing for you. And she brings out a cake, and you just go, oh, it makes sense
No
now.
thanks, honey. I'm
No
full. I
thanks, honey,
must
I'm
escape
full.
death now.
Yes. I must go now. My people need me.
And then she's like, if you're not going to eat this, knife guy, come out of the kitchen. I need your help.
Mm-hmm. Then
He's
she
like, what?
broke.
You need me to serve a slice
Yes.
with my knife?
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, no, I need you to use what it's for.
Mm-hmm.
Chopping onions. He went from bro to like just complete idiot.
Mm-hmm. Bro, man.
Okay, I've got this one. I think it could be really good, but I think it's just like something about the way it's written just doesn't get
Mm-hmm.
me. Okay. My little brother just came home from daycare. His internal organs did not come home with him.
Huh?
Yeah. But the idea of like, okay, a kid comes back from daycare missing his organs, horrifying. Great idea. Um not for real life. That
Mm-hmm.
sounded weird. Horrifying. Great idea.
Horrifying. Great idea.
When you send your kids to daycare, just make sure they leave their organs at the daycare. You know what? It makes them lighter. Easier to lift in and out of the car.
Oh, Jimmy forgot to pack his organs again before he left. Dang it.
I've got 3 kidneys. He came home with another one's kidney again. God damn it. How are we going to find the owner?
How we got that out? Yeah, they didn't label the kidney.
They
Ours are
didn't label
labeled.
them.
This is property of Jimmy.
They were playing anatomy class again, and they didn't put him back.
And put them back in correctly. They played Operation and they messed up.
Why do they keep playing Operation with real people?
Yeah.
It's only for consenting adults.
Yeah. Okay.
What about this, though?
Mhm.
My little brother just came home from daycare. He seemed lighter. He was missing a few organs.
Mm,
Hmm.
no.
That sounds like on this sitcom. Where did Jimmy leave his organs again?
It's legit
He's
like,
so silly.
Jimmy, did you misplace your organs again?
Jimmy, we know the appendix doesn't do anything for you, but your liver is like really important.
Can you say liver?
Okay, you just gave me not Dora the Explorer vibes, but Amanda the Adventurer. That horror game vibes.
Yes. Let's go to the butcher shop.
I haven't watched that. I watched it as the demo
Mm-hmm.
that Jacksepticeye and Markiplier played,
Mm-hmm.
but I haven't played it. I haven't played it. No, I haven't played it at all. But I mean, I haven't watched it like anyone do the full playthrough since
Mark's
they
done
released the full
playthrough.
game.
Mark has done the full playthrough.
I think Jack has as well. I just haven't gone back and watched it.
Yeah. Okay. I don't. That one's kind of hard to.
Yeah, but it has such a good idea, right?
My little brother came home from daycare. Hang on.
Ooh, what about he comes home from
Here
daycare, but
we go.
the
I got it.
okay, I'm thinking that he comes home for daycare, but his organs are in his lunchbox.
That's not what I was thinking.
But it's a good idea, right?
It's a good idea. My little brother just got home from daycare. They advised that the rest of him would be arriving in a few days.
Like in 1 to 3 business days.
They got expedited on that. They got expedited shipping on that package.
Oh, what about like my little brother just came home from daycare. Too bad it was only his finger. No, because that would be a happy thing.
That'd be happy. You'd be like, oh, just a finger. Oh. We
Maybe
could pull
if
my
it were-
finger too literally in the daycare.
Maybe if it was a parent, like, oh, my
Yeah.
son just got home from daycare. Too bad it was only his little finger.
Mm-hmm.
Now no one will eat supper.
No one's gonna eat lumber. Me. Okay. This one I did like a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might be the most successful serial killer in history. The best part is telling their loved ones we did everything we could.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that has implications.
Uh-huh.
Is it a cop that just, serial killer stuff on the side? Or is it just a cop that, shoots everybody?
Or the thing that we did everything we could is it a doctor operating on people in the ER.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Or like a paramedic or something like that,
Mm-hmm. But really, they're just like sitting there eating Cheetos.
Or they accidentally they cut a vein or something and they bleed out. I don't know.
Yeah, accidentally on purpose.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Interesting. That's a cool one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a cool one to like write a whole story out.
Yeah, that's a good one that you can like definitely write like a short story about.
Mm. Okay, I've got one for you.
Mm-hmm.
Today I found a note taped to the control panel at the top of the lighthouse tower that said, "Gone to store. Back later. Love, Dad." Problem is that I've manned this lighthouse alone for years now, ever since my father died in the accident.
Ooh. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one works.
It's a little long, though.
Mm-hmm. But it works.
It's okay. It was my first try writing one.
Oh, you wrote that?
Yeah, I didn't want to tell you until you reacted.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah, I had to try to cut it down because it was becoming 3 sentences.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought that would be cool to be like, just gone to store, love, Dad, and be like, he's been dead the whole time.
He's been dead the whole time.
Mm-hmm. I only wrote these this afternoon, so I did not have time to fix these much.
Mm-hmm.
I did my best.
That's fine. That's fine. This one is stupid, and I'm pretty sure I read it on the first episode we did.
Mm-hmm.
Day 312. Internet's still not working.
Yeah, that's not a horrified laugh. Unless it was real.
It was real for me, okay? It wasn't 312 days. It was like 2.5 weeks, but still, it was real. It hurt.
I don't know how you survived that.
I didn't.
I would have moved.
I lost
Legitimately, I would have moved.
Goddamn mind by that Friday that the tech was supposed to show up and they never showed up. I had lost my goddamn mind.
Yeah, I would have moved.
And when
100%.
I remember, I was in the office, and when my coworkers came up to me, he's like, "Hey, how's your day?" And I gave him the most death glaringly glare, and he was like, "Okay."
Ooh, I've got one.
Okay.
Bird number 1 says, "Uh-oh." Bird number 2 says, "Don't worry, he only has 1 stone." Get it?
I get it. Stupid, but I get
I know, but I love it. I love how stupid it is.
Oh.
Another stupid one I have to show you.
Okay.
This one. I was walking alone in the cornfield. Sentient scarecrow says, "No, you're not."
Oh my god.
And it has such a good, like, it has such a good idea to it. Right?
Sentient scarecrow. It sounds like a meme, you know?
But why, like, why do you have to label that it's sentient if it talks?
Yeah, that just kind of ruins it. It would have been better if, like, you're walking alone and you've been like, no, you're not, said a scarecrow.
Yeah.
Oh.
It could have been like, but also, you're not saying, "I'm walking alone in the cornfield." He's answering no one.
Mm-hmm.
So if you were like, walking alone in the cornfield, I heard, "Hello?" I look around, but all I can see is the scarecrow or something. Like, make it so
Yeah.
that the scarecrow is the only one that could talk
Yeah.
in that situation, and place yourself alone in the cornfield there.
Mm-hmm. The cornfield.
The cornfield, and then had that little scarecrow. He's just like hop off his little stick and just walk around and come over and be like, "Hello, nice to meet you. Let me shake our hand." I don't know what this fucking accent is.
It's a good accent, though.
But it worked.
It works.
Mission accomplished.
Okay. I've got a few more left. Officer, I just looked away for a second and my baby was gone. I sobbed helplessly. That's better. I sound much more convincing this time, I thought with a smile as I finally picked up the phone to call the police.
Who's that one that killed her kid?
Which
Because
there's lots.
Casey.
Casey, yep.
That one. That just sounds like what she did.
Probably.
Like actual quotes.
Mm-hmm. Allegedly. I mean, we know she killed her baby, but, you know, we don't know what she actually said.
Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah.
For legal reasons, allegedly.
Mm-hmm. For legal reasons, allegedly, yeah. Yeah, Casey Anthony, that one, yeah.
Yeah, Casey Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking Casey Musgraves, and that's not that. That's like a country singer or something.
Sure. We'll go with that.
Okay, I got one.
Mm-hmm.
There's an empty casket in my basement. It wasn't empty this morning.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one.
Yes, that was written by well-known, not so well-known author Melanie Flynn.
Ooh, okay, I like that one.
I got him.
She still got it, everybody.
Woohoo!
That was a good one. I like that one.
Okay, got another one for you.
Okay.
For the past 10 years, I've lived alone on a rocky isle, with only my thoughts to keep me company. That is, until I woke up to find 2 glowing yellow eyes peering at me from the open doorway to my bedroom.
Ooh. I like that one, too.
Of course you do. I wrote it.
Oh, my God. The next one you read me, I'm going to say it's trash.
Well, maybe I won't read another one of mine.
Fine. Okay. My girlfriend is scared of horror movies. They make her paranoid, which can be tricky when I'm watching her through her living room window.
I don't know why I'm laughing to this one. Is it scary or horrifying or funny? I don't know.
You just immediately burst out laughing.
It means it has some reaction. It's achieved something. Also, it kind of reminded me of the Scream franchise.
Yeah, I was thinking that too when I read it. I was like, did Billy Loomis write this? Did Daddy Loomis write this about Cindy? Hello, Cindy.
Why did you hello Clarice that? Hello, Sydney.
I don't know. I just don't.
Also, did you know? Did you know he doesn't say hello, Clarice in Silence of the Lambs?
Yes, it's a
Mandela effect.
Mandela effect. Yeah. I was gonna say it's a Berenstain effect. I'm like, no, that's not what that thing's called.
No. The Berenstain Bears thing is part of the Mandela effect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they did a show which I watched called Clarice, where they do kind of the aftermath. So they take that first movie and they say that was the only canon part of it, and then they make the show pick up like right after the movie where she's now working for the FBI. She's kind of gained some traction, and they have the like the governor or something character come in and actually do the hello Clarice line. So now it's canon.
Now it's canon.
But it wasn't from, like, Hannibal Lecter doesn't get shown in that show. At least not so far. I think it might get a second season. I liked it, though. It was pretty good.
That would be good.
Okay. I've got one for you.
Okay.
I didn't know where the muffled screams were coming from until I lifted the bun of my burger. But unfortunately, that's one sentence. I think it's a good idea, though.
Okay.
As I sat in the diner, I heard the faint sound of muffled screaming coming from somewhere near me. I couldn't find the source until I lifted the bun of my burger.
That's better.
Yeah, not by much.
No.
But at least it's 2 sentences. I understood the assignment.
Yes. Okay.
Also, I'm trying to fix these on the fly.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do as well.
Yeah. Don't judge us.
Don't judge us. We try, okay? One of us is the writer, the other one is not. Figure out which one.
With your eyes closed.
Exactly. It's been around 3 times.
Which is crazy because this is a podcast and you only need your ears.
No, they watch with their ears, remember?
Yes, with their ears.
Yes.
So their eyes being closed doesn't impact their ears.
It does impact
even if they're watching with their ears. You also need to close your eyes to watch properly with your ears. Have you not learned these things, Rachel? What school did you go to?
I went to the same school as you, MUN.
Well, we took different classes, obviously.
Okay. This is my second last one I have. So, my boyfriend has a collection he's very proud of. He never told me that he's been collecting souvenirs from the girlfriends he murdered.
I like the idea. But doesn't have an oomph impact to me.
No.
Like, maybe if they talked about the collection in the first sentence, and then the second sentence, like, maybe she finds a scrapbook with pictures of dead bodies with the stuff. Right?
So it could be like, trying to think how you can reword this one. My boyfriend showed me his collection that he keeps in his closet. Underneath that is a scrapbook of all his dead girlfriends. Something like that.
Yeah. Rachel?
Yeah, something like that. Don't know.
Yeah. I don't know, because I like the scrapbook idea, and I like the collection idea, and I feel like they don't mesh for a 2 sentence.
No,
right?
They don't.
Because I feel like you could do basically the same thing with both of them. You could be like, my boyfriend likes to scrapbook. I found one under the bed and opened it to find missing persons
Mm-hmm.
things, or like or pictures of all his girlfriends, but they're all dead or something. Or
Yeah, I don't. That one.
like, my boyfriend has various collections. Like, my boyfriend loves to collect things.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't uh I wasn't worried until I found the box of uh human hair.
Oh, that's a good way to do it. My boyfriend has a collection he's very proud of. I wasn't worried until I found a box of missing persons reports,
mm.
or I found a box of
I I
found a box of underwear. I don't know. He's a creep because he's a brand. He likes to watch.
He's the panty thief.
He's the panty raider.
That's gotta be a new one. The 2 sentence horror community. The panty thief needs to
The
be
panty thief.
the panty drawer raider.
Mm-hmm.
I do, in horror stuff, like mystery stuff, everything. I
Mm-hmm.
do like the. This sounds weird. I like the image
Mm-hmm.
of when the killers keep like little
Mementos
rib
or something. Yeah.
memento, yeah, but the mementos are like they chop off a bit of the hair of their
Mm-hmm.
victim and like tie it in a little bow. So I
Mm-hmm.
like the image of like opening a box
Ooh, a
of the
box
little, yeah,
bows made out of human hair.
a box of what made out of, oh, bows.
Bows.
Bows made out of human hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, have you ever seen what is it called? Uh Timothy Chalamet is in it. It's To the Bone or Skin and Bone, something like that.
No, I
It's
haven't
kind of
seen
like
that.
a horror romance.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like, they're cannibals, but they're not by choice. Like, they
Mm-hmm.
have to feed. And there's a character in that. I can't remember what his friggin' name is, but he's this old creepy guy. And he takes the hair from
Mm-hmm.
everyone he kills and makes a braid. And he
Ooh.
keeps braiding it in, and it's like super, super long and disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things is they find out who one of the people he killed was, because they recognized her braid in there with her bow. So
Oh.
it's just a horrifying image,
Mm-hmm.
right? Of somebody that's so unhinged enough to collect human hair,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like, let's excuse the murders, but the human hair bit, no, can't come back from that, buddy.
Yeah. No, you can't come back from that one.
Yeah.
Um, this is the last one I have. So I'll just read it.
Mm-hmm.
I have a recurring dream I'm murdered by a man I've never met. I thought it was stupid until I went on a blind date and saw him at the table.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
I like
Very,
it.
yeah, I like that one too because it's like you get set up with a blind date, and then you just walk in and you like, and obviously the dream is that vivid that you recognize the person immediately. And what do you do in that situation? Do you go through the date? Do you leave? He's probably already seen you at that point, so you can't leave because he's probably gonna fucking chase after you and murder you.
And let's be honest, you've only got bread knives at the table, so you can't stab him.
Exactly.
Limited options.
Very limited options. I mean, you can try and get a steak. If you order a steak, you get a steak knife.
But are you going to survive that long?
That's true.
Depends on the dream.
I think he would probably survive through the date, and then he would murder her after the date, because maybe that's his MO.
Yeah, and what if she knows he's going to kill her because she's been having these dreams, but he hasn't decided on that yet?
Mm-hmm.
Right? So what if it's a self-fulfilling prophecy by her acting a certain way because she knows it's going to happen, actually triggers him to do it?
What if he's like, he's a nice guy No, not a nice guy, because those guys are not nice guy. But he's like,
Yeah.
he's not actual like a serial killer, you know. He's not a sociopath, psychopath, one of the two. Um, and she like it's very standoffish, and he tries to get a second date, and she's like, no, I don't want to do that. And he's like, why are you acting so weird? And she like, I don't think you're attractive, blah blah blah. And she like snaps at him, and then that causes him to snap.
No,
And
too
he
much
like,
incel vibes. Keep the incel vibes away from me.
no, but I'm saying he just gets mad that she's not giving him a chance, and it has nothing to do with incel, but she's just acting weird, and he's trying to like, this was a lot of fun, we should do this again, and she's like, no. He's like, but why? And she won't give him a reason.
Mm.
And in this case, I mean, how do you tell somebody, I've had a dream where you murder me?
Also, what if she decides to strike first? She kills him, goes to prison, and then gets executed.
Oh, maybe it's
Twist.
not even...
Call me M. Night Shyamalan.
Melanie Night Shyamalan. There we go. Okay, yeah, I can see it. I see it now. I see the vision.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, make that Netflix series.
Yeah,
but pay us. We need some money.
He has a twin brother who's the executioner at the jail.
I love it. I have chills.
There we go.
I have chills.
Oh, we got it.
We need to write it. We need to write it now.
Write this down. This is trademarked.
Get the pen and paper.
Mm-hmm.
Eli, take notes. I need him to type.
Yeah. Hexa, take notes. She's cleaning herself.
Hexa, I'm dictating you this.
Mm-hmm.
That's good, though. That makes me want to write that.
Do it. Write
it. Okay, I've got one for you.
Okay.
I heard a knock on the door at 3 a.m. I'm on an airplane.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That would be weird.
And let's play that game. Is it mine or not?
It's yours?
No. Damn. There's too little words in this. I've got 2 sentences. I'm making this 100 words.
It's not extravagant enough.
There's not enough sentences. Mm-hmm. I mean, not enough sentences. There's not enough words.
Not enough words.
This is too concise for me. Mm-hmm. I've never written this short a sentence in my life. Mm-hmm. But I think it's a really good idea, but it doesn't hit me with the, if you read this to me, I would not start laughing.
No.
Which is our test. So it's neither funny enough nor horrifying enough to really get me. Mm-hmm. But I think it's, the more you think about it, the creepier it is. Because if you're on an airplane, and you're in the air, and something knocks on the door, mm-hmm. that's really friggin' scary. Mm-hmm. But the way, because we don't have enough words here, you could be on an airplane on the ground. Mm-hmm. Also, when you're getting in and out of an airplane, people don't usually think about doors because they're kind of opened for you. At least, mm-hmm. I say people. I mean me. I don't think of doors. They're like, oh, the stairs to get out? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, maybe, to me, maybe let's do, a knock on the window and be like, I'm on an airplane 30,000 feet in the air. Mm-hmm. To make it clear. But I do like that one. Mm-hmm. It didn't get me. Didn't get me, you know? Mm-hmm. Now I've got one that will shake all lawyers everywhere.
Okay.
Is this legal? I asked him. We'll make it legal. The baby seller replied.
What?
Lawyers are shaking in their boots.
Lawyers are shaking in their boots.
Half of them are going, how dare you? And the other half are going, I'm getting paid.
Yeah, the other half are like,
ka-ching.
I see the vision.
Anything's legal if you make it legal. No, it's not.
No,
Allegedly.
that's not how the law works.
Allegedly.
That is not. Do not. We here at Inconsistently Consistent Podcast LLC do not condone trying to make things legal.
No. Unless they're already legal. And then
Yes.
you've already made it legal. Congratulations.
Exactly. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Do you have any more?
I don't have any more.
Okay. I've got more because I'm an overachiever.
You are an overachiever.
One day, I was walking down the street and someone started to chase me. They said, "I want to kidnap you." And we'll play that game. Is it mine or is it not?
You definitely did not write this one.
No, I didn't.
That's too stupid for you to have written it.
No, because mine would have been like, "I want to cut off all of your fingers and then glue them to my face. And wave." It's not unhinged enough to be mine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He cried when he saw the acceptance letter from Stanford, as he wished his parents could be here to see it. But he had to do it to come up with that orphan teenager story for that college application. And we asked the age-old question, is it mine or is it nine? No, in German.
Ooh, it is mine.
Mine as in you wrote it?
Mine is in Melanie.
No.
What? It is 9?
It is 9!
Oh my god.
I know. I threw you off with all that wordiness.
You did.
Okay. No, option number 3.
Okay.
Little did I know, when I accidentally brought home a haunted doll, she would actually be quite nice. Unfortunately, she did my taxes improperly, and now the IRS is after me.
Oh my god, that's so dumb.
And now, the age-old question. Are you ready, Rachel?
I'm ready.
Is it mine, or is it 9?
It is 9.
It is 9. You're correct. Very good,
Yeah.
very good. Okay, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. My tongue malfunctioned.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not attached to my mouth. Ah, horror.
Ooh.
Horror.
Roar.
Okay. I've always been told to watch out for the monsters that live under my bed. But someone should have told me to look up.
I've seen ones like that before.
So, we're at the age-old question, Rachel.
Mm-hmm.
Is it mine or is it 9?
It is mine, because you said you wrote one about monsters under the bed earlier.
Fuck off. How dare you have an attention span of a neurotypical?
Neurotypicals just out here taking over the world, you know.
Yeah, you fucking own it.
Mm-hmm.
You with
Don't
your, like,
forget it.
able to work in the daylight hours. How do you do it?
Very easily, actually.
We can't even unionize. We can't coordinate.
We're unionized. I know you guys can't coordinate enough.
We can't coordinate. Someone's like, I have a great idea. I'm going to tell someone. And they never do because they forgot it.
Forget, because they get distracted by something else.
Yeah, someone jingles their keys and they're gone.
Yep.
Okay, one more.
Okay.
I used to be afraid of the monsters that live under the bed. But that was before the one on the ceiling got hungry. Reaction? No? Okay.
Very similar
Straight
the
to the
last
question. Straight to the question, Rachel. I'm making a gesture as if I have a microphone.
one. Okay.
Is it mine or is it 9? Make sure you use your lifelines if you need them.
I might have to phone a friend, actually.
No one's available.
Damn it. Can I get a swap out?
For who?
I don't know.
Sure, we'll swap the left side of your brain with the right. We give free
God.
lobotomies.
Um,
There's only
Nine?
2 answers.
9?
You're wrong.
You wrote 2 about monsters under the bed?
I couldn't decide. I had an idea that the monsters would live under the bed, but the one on the ceiling was worse, and that maybe the one on the ceiling ate the ones under the bed and protected you from them, but they're still hungry. I don't know. I couldn't decide. There's too many options and only 2 sentences.
Mm-hmm.
So I cheated, and I did 2 sentences. Okay. One more.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, I found the penis lair. There was no guys, only the penis men.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
I don't like it.
So now, first, the age-old question, before we talk about this.
9.
Is it mine or is it 9?
It is 9.
You are wrong because you answered before I was done. You've been disqualified. Lobotomies for everyone.
I don't want to play this game anymore.
No, it isn't mine. It's not. It is 9.
You wouldn't write something about penises. Who are you? Me?
But what I want you to imagine is what exactly is a penis man?
It's exactly what it sounds like.
But is it a man that has a penis? Or, I know that's a crazy idea. You're in shock. You can't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it a penis that is also a man? So,
it is a
does it have
man.
arms and legs sticking out of it?
Yes.
Okay, so it is a penis that is also man.
Yes.
It is primarily
it
penis?
It is a man-shaped penis.
But isn't that not just a man?
No.
Okay, well, I've never met a man.
Like a man-sized penis,
Mm-hmm.
shaped like a man. Like an
Okay.
average 5'10" penis that's shaped like a man. I hate everything.
But does the penis man also have a penis?
Yes, it's penisception.
Yes. But does his penis look like a penis man? So is it like a little penis man attached to him where the penis should be? Or is it a regular penis?
It's shaped like a man, a tiny man.
Mm-hmm. Made of penis.
No, it's just shaped like a man. He has a tiny man as his
But then
penis.
how is his penis?
It's still a penis because it's a tiny man and he pees through the mouth hole.
Well, I guess
I
guess anything could be a penis if you want it to be.
Listen, speaking of that, there's a girl on TikTok who reviews things that she's put up there. So yes, according to her, anything can be a penis.
Anything could be a penis if you just believe hard enough.
Exactly. If you just believe hard enough and shove hard enough. I hate it.
Look, the penis men are a proud people. They really put the P in proud.
They do put the P in proud, and they put the D in dick.
I don't think you know how to spell penis. It doesn't have a D.
It does, though.
Except D's nuts.
Oh, fucking God, I hate
I'm
it here. That's
sorry.
the end of the podcast. Thanks for listening, everybody.
I quit.
Thanks for listening, everybody. It's been a great episode. This is the last episode of the podcast.
We're disbanding.
We're disbanding.
I mean, the watcher and the wiper yesterday traumatized you, and then I really drove it home with the penis men.
You did. We're disbanding. This is the end of the podcast. Thanks so much for being with us for 40-something episodes. It's been great.
We had a good run.
We did have a good run.
You know, it says a lot about you that you're, upset at me about the whole penis thing and the D's nuts and the watcher and the wiper, but I think I said something on this podcast about chopping off all someone's fingers and gluing them to my face and waving at them, but that's fine? You have no problem with that one?
I don't want to talk about it, okay?
What is your standard? I can't figure it out.
I don't know what my standard is, okay?
D's nuts, too far. dismembered fingers glued to my face and then wave around, totally fine.
That's totally fine. Yeah.
You know I have a too much gene.
Yes, I know you do. You're like Jenna. You have a too much gene.
Yeah. So now apparently I need to disappear from the internet. It's the only thing to do
You
when
need
you
to
have
make
one.
an apology video for something you did to. Did you have fish by any chance?
I did have fish, and they are no longer with us.
Yeah, so you got to make an apology about the fish and the size of their tank, and yeah.
I'll tell you a story about my fish. They were cannibals. And I did murder one. But that's for another day.
Okay.
He deserved
I also
it.
have cannibalistic fish story as well, so that is for another day.
Bones and all.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that's the movie. I think Bones and All. That's the movie title.
Oh, okay.
That wasn't even on purpose. I'm just that brilliant.
Your brain does wonderful things. As I seen something today, it was like, what is wrong with you? ADHD brain. Never know what you're gonna get.
Is it contagious?
It is not.
Is it contagious or is it ADHD? I'll never tell.
She'll never tell.
So, Rachel, take us out because I don't know where anything is.
Yeah, we've gone off the rails again, so we need to wrap this up. If you like this episode about our not 2-sentence nonsense,
if you have ideas about what a penis man actually looks like, send Rachel some art.
Do not. Please don't. No, I don't want.
You can send Rachel the art. Bye. Tell him where to send it, Rachel.
No.
It's worse that I can't do the bit because I don't remember where anything is.
You can not send me penis art. You can Inconsistent Podcast 1 on Instagram. We're inconsistently consistent on Facebook. I swear if I get any penis art, I'm banning you immediately. You can also follow me. Do not send me penis art. I will block and ban you on these as well. It's _RachelVR_ on Instagram and TikTok.
Okay, Rachel's not penis art. It is the art of the penis men, the proud people of the penis layer. Be respectful. And you can be respectful with me by not sending me this stuff, but only Rachel. And you can find all my links on melanieflynnbooks.com, where you can also get a hold of my book. And then maybe you read it with your eyes or watch it with your ears. I don't know. That's also something that might be coming soon. A way to watch my book with your ears? I don't know. Secrets.
Secrets. So many secrets. Remember to rate, review us on your podcasting app. Let us know how you feel about penis men or anything else that was said by.
Or if you think that Rachel has a really fucked up standard that is just too high for me to meet and that I don't deserve this, you put it in the comments.
Yeah. Yeah, put it in the comments.
Okay, bye!
Bye!